Hi all and welcome. I'm going to do a quick video on what anxiety means to me, and for those who don't know me, I'm SB Answers from Life of an SB. Term anxiety means from Merriam-Webster online. Accordingly, what it states here is plural anxieties. 1A, apprehensive uneasiness or nervousness, usually over an impending situation or illness, a state of being anxious. Social anxiety comes in hand as a form of a mental health disorder. Obviously, it's a chemical imbalance of the brain, however, and how I look at it, that everyone has their definition of it differently to one another, and how they experience it may be different or similar to one another, I believe also. So to me, basically, what it means could mean similar to you guys. So I've listed a few things on top of my head of what it means for me. It's being afraid or trapped in my own body and in my mindset, basically, with the constant everyday struggle of those negative thoughts, or shall we say the voices inside my head of these negative thoughts, and that creates confusion, self-doubt, low esteem and everything else, thinking I'm not worth it, I'm not beautiful, I'm not who I am and what I am, I'm just someone else that's inside someone else's body here. So we could put it as a clear example to you guys. Despite all these white lies that gets fed into you, it can break us or wreak havoc or whatever if we choose to let it do this for us. Fear of change, fear of being lonely, fear of being rejected by others in my social group, just maybe in its intensity of maybe to the point where people may just exclude me from everyday activities that I socialize with, and that it just causes me to just, run low on that self-esteem. Sometimes for some of us with this, it can also to the point create so much low self-esteem, low self-worth and everything else around us based on this anxiety or social anxiety that we live off, and with this fear that we feel of, so on and so forth. Sometimes also in saying this though, it's the fear of the unknown, fear of being in a new environment for me. Sometimes it's the fear of being myself, obviously, because of the fear of what to say and how to say it to others because of my different communication technique or methods that I do based on also, and saying this, it comes hand in hand with my Asperger's syndrome. Hearsay, just to put that out there to you guys that I knew. Also, sometimes when it comes down to this for me, for fear of the unknown or the fear of a different environment or fear of engaging or initiating conversations or trying to socialize in large groups or whatever it may be, sometimes it will trigger off a fight, flight, fright response, versus maybe for me to choose to camouflage or mask the feelings that is surfacing that will create that kind of intensity. Depending on that, also will raise from the other stages of the fight, flight, fright response to the camouflaging to the masking, versus also meltdown and shutdown stage, depending on where I may be at that point of time. Sometimes in saying this, it's just a fear of trying to invite people in my life, what people may, how people will accept me or how people will react towards me, regardless of who and what I am, regardless of my mental health conditions, as well as my Asperger's syndrome and the like. I believe it as well in saying this. Sometimes once in a while, I'm trying my hardest to come out of my skin despite this anxiety that keeps giving me a hell of a mess or hell of a time, hearsay. Now and again, my mind will go on a blank, regardless, or even sometimes my body will just seem to freeze up, because that's what my shutdown will do to me in this case when my anxiety comes through. Or sometimes if I'm in an unknown environment maybe, or something that triggered in my past event, basically, that will seize me up to have my anxiety or panic attacks. You can't always tell someone how to feel or what to feel. However, I just want to throw it out there because many people make that mistake. It's, we're crazy, it's all in our head. You may call it paranoia, you may call it whatever, but at the end of the day, how I look at it, it's not paranoia. Like I said, it's just a chemical imbalance, and many people need to walk in our shoes and be empathetic and patient enough for us to just go through our everyday duties. Anxiety or social anxiety doesn't mean you're always sad. Sometimes it can be a range of emotions all in one. That's how I feel sometimes with my meltdowns. It can be a wave of emotions versus the roller coaster ride of emotions, as I said in one of my videos. I believe also in saying this that, you know, I am afraid of getting close to certain people, you know, when it comes down to maybe maintaining friendships versus relationships, because of what I may have shared on my channel years back based on my abuse of 8 years sort of thing of being loved and wanted and feel accepted by others, knowing who's real and who's not in my circle that, you know, wants me for me and loves me for me and respect me for me, if that makes sense. Sometimes in saying this, it can be really scary for me because of the unknown, as I said, basically. And in saying this, that it just irks me to the core. To those of you who suffers from anxiety, what do you guys do in the case of when you're really anxious and everything else, as well as what are your anxieties? I'm going to open that to the discussion board right now before I draw it to a close for you guys, so hopefully we can support one another based on just the tips and tricks that you guys go about, you know, managing this on a daily, of your daily struggles. No further ado, guys, smash the like if you like this. Feel free to comment below also to let me know if you want to see more of these kind of videos and what all these other topics. Feel free to also just leave a comment just to say hello or what have you. I don't bite, guys, obviously many people may think that, but no further ado, also guys, feel free to follow me on my social medias. Feel free to also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Once you do decide, feel free to turn on the notification bell for future videos like these and many more that I'm hoping to give to you guys, be it if it's advocating in the fun and games and whatever else. So no further ado, guys, don't forget to also, if you want to, donate to the cause of what I'm doing right now for some of my projects. The link will be in the description below. And I'm saying there's also, just recently, I've just started out my affiliate page. I've finally done it. Yay! I'm going to give you guys a quick update. The links and all that will be listed in the description below as well, leading up to the next part of my journey, by giving you the update of what's happening with me as well, so that you can, you know, not fret if you do love my videos and whatever else I share with you all. I'm not forever taking a break. I'm just gonna share quickly. So thanks for your support, thanks for watching, guys. Do what you love what you do. Until next time, SB signing out. I'll see you again soon. Ciao.